Okay. Shall we do some rounds of combat?
Okay. Already.
Yeah. Reese is up first. You are still in the cave. You're not actually in the temple yet. The temple is 5 feet. The temple doorway is 5 feet west of you, where Jason is holding the door. Dramus is next to you at 14 hit points.
Ugh.
Bruce is farther west of you, past Jason, at 10 hit points. Jamal is below half and yet has more HP than most of the characters in all the other campaigns. And he is standing next to Bianca, which is their sword fighter, and she is at very low HP. In the center of the room is the dead body of Chadriel at negative 25 HP with a giant black tentacle spell on top of him. You didn't just kill him, you hentai killed him.
He's dead, right?
He is.
We made sure of that?
You guys made real sure.
Okay. Jamal, do I take the chance and murder Dramus right now and we can save ourselves?
Sorry, what did you say?
So do we succeed right now and we murder Dramus?
Yeah.
And we save ourselves forever?
No, I think he's trolling. I don't think he would forcibly convert us to undead.
Not forcibly, but if it happened that way.
If we were like, he's allowed to use raise dead. He's not allowed to use like the other ones.
Your
Can
friend.
you kill me
Yeah.
so he can't raise me as undead in about 2 turns?
They would need more time, but yes.
I just cast Sanctify Corpse on myself every day.
Such an optimist.
Yeah.
I operate under the assumption that I will die today and my friend will betray me and enslave me for all time. That is the normal pretense under which I live my life.
It's a cheap spell.
It is
Okay.
the ugliest prenup I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
So is Bianca the only one still up?
No, there is Nash, the shotgunner. There is Jophiel, their cleric, who's right by Chadriel and I think she tried to Breath of Life him or something, or maybe she did.
Yeah.
You guys stopped
He's died
that
twice,
somehow.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he got Breath of Life and then he got shot a bunch more times after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Jamal, you want me to save you or start going after Cleric or Shotgun Boy?
I'm boned if you don't shoot this lady.
Okay.
So I have a very selfish interest in you shooting this lady.
She goes before Jamal.
Yeah.
They are in melee, so she'll get a full hasted round of attacks on him.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's low?
She's very low. If you 5 foot southwest, then you look through the doorway kind of at a scant past Jason. You can see her next to Jamal. So you could do a full round on her.
Okay.
But if you kill her, you're not going to have any other targets to put your other arrows into.
Meaning I'll have to go into the temple next move?
They'll all of your arrows will have to go into Bianca. You won't have any other targets. So it's kind of a waste if you kill her, but you know. I find
shoot one or the other.
I think it's mathematically unlikely that you don't kill her, and fairly possible that she kills Jamal.
Yeah. I don't know how much. I don't know what we really get out of me still being alive
What
on
is
my
this?
turn.
What is?
I'm gonna have to
You're one of the
cross
few
the
people
fight.
that has 100 HP.
Yeah, what does that count for? That's like 3 hits, and you're dead.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'd say blaster.
Okay, and I think the daylight spell is still an effect for me.
Mm-hmm.
How many rounds is
round
that?
6.
How many rounds per level does that last? I forget. I'm sorry.
Daylight?
Yeah.
Like a round per level. I think even when you use it in this capacity. Normally when you cast it as a spell, it lasts 10 minutes a level.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when you use it as a bowstring, it lasts round-paced. Be really cool if we wrote that down somewhere.
I may have. I'm sorry. I should know this, guys.
No. It's okay.
I think even if it's only a round per level, we're so high level at this point that there's just no chance that it doesn't last an entire combat.
I think I limited it to either 3 rounds or 5, but that's just my memory. Because round per level is OP. That's just him hitting on touch 4 times around forever.
Yeah.
Well, if we're at round 6, then you've got to make a ruling. Because I don't remember when I cast it.
Let's assume it's up for now.
Okay.
First shot hits and drops her below 0, but not dead. Do you want to keep shooting, or would you like to have your move action?
Oh, she gonna be dead. She gonna be dead.
First shot knocks her up against the wall, which holds her still long enough for the second one to go deep into her neck, right under the jaw. Third one goes straight through the temple and out the other side of her head. Fourth and fifth shot just pin cushion her neck and face as she falls to the ground. She has 4 arrows sticking out of her head.
Thanks, boss.
Jesus. Fucking brutal.
That'll do you.
Itha does nothing.
Okay. Bruce,
You have
man.
offended my family, and you have.
I'm gonna
offended
run
Charlotte.
out and around the corner if I can swing that with my huge, humongous body. And just get out of line of sight.
Okay. So you want to go out here. You squeeze through the doorway. And then you get up here in the hiding from the bad guys section with Dramus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know what these circles are, but I'm going to toss them. Okay. What is this? That one can go. Black Tentacles is still there. That one can go. Okay.
Is that his whole movement? If I've got a cure crit, if you want to take it off me and use it, Bruce. I don't know if you can do that or not though.
He's hasted. He could do that.
Okay.
If you go this way instead of that way, you could drink that potion.
Yeah, that's good. That's a better idea.
Okay, I'll trigger it, Josh, unless you've got the thing handy. That heal goes on to Bruce.
That is. Thank you.
Welcome.
What's with the will save on that? Just curious.
If you were Dramus, that functions as poison to you, and you would get a save against it. All healing in this game is like either positive or negative energy, depending on if you're undead or not. You might want to save against it. Also, you can, if you're a dingus, actively resist healing spells. Like if Charles walks over to heal you and you're like, no! You can do it.
I don't want
No,
your
I
liberal handouts.
Yeah. Literally dying on the battlefield to own the libs.
Yeah. I think that's the dream.
Mega chud shit.
Jaffiel tries to drop a Chains of Light on Jason. He rolls a heroic 18 and saves his garbage reflex save. He should have failed. And when he makes his save, she retreats back out of the tentacle spell.
At the beginning of my turn, all the henticles make a combat maneuver check.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and roll that. I need to cast it.
You're okay.
Okay. Okay, that's the CMD check. I rolled a 4.
Oh no.
So anybody that's not grappled probably isn't grappled now.
Yeah.
That's okay. Because I don't need to grapple. 5 foot over here,
Okay.
and I can see Nash.
Okay.
And I cast Unspeakable Horror on Nash.
Oh yeah.
Be
Unspeakable
still, your
horror.
beating heart.
Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
no.
Mama.
sake. Vain. Okay.
Nobody look.
I'm down.
Alright. He has a good fort save.
Oh,
Not that good.
Oh,
There it
he does
goes.
have a good fort save.
He has a really good fort save.
Oh
Unfortunately.
wait, did we establish that angels can't be deveined last? I think we may have, but that they're kind of just like a
blob of goodness instead of a
Yeah.
biological creature.
like a mushroom, a mushroom man of good.
I mean, they have. I don't think so, unless does Death Ward protect him from devane?
Death
would-
Ward gives him a bonus, right?
Plus
Or
4.
is-
Need
Yeah,
a big
plus 4 to the
bonus.
save.
He would need a huge. Yeah, that's still not enough. They have muscles, bones. If they can be crit, then they have muscles, bones, and a circulatory system. So
okay.
I think you can devane him. I think Death Ward and his 16 fort save is plenty of protection. He just rolled a 3.
Been there, buddy.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
Damn. Cool.
His body turns into a purplish, reddish, vaguely humanoid pile of mush and golden armor with a shotgun laying in it.
Damn.
Ramus smirks satisfactorily.
Here is Hype Track one more time
Hype
in
Track.
memoriam.
Slow zoom out on the pile of veins. Odd. I can make, what is it, a reflex save to run through this shit? How hard?
His CMD for the tentacles?
Yeah, is it a CMD thing?
Is your tentacles attack friendly, Stramus?
The tentacles attack is strength.
Oh,
Do they attack friendly targets? I have a CMD of 32.
it can't hit
Uh,
you this round. It has a garbage
Okay.
CMD this round.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
He
But,
will piddly pooper for it.
How hurt
I-
does Jawfuel look?
Oh, I
Not
see the question.
hurt.
Yes, I think it does attack. predators.
Not hurt.
Yeah, you see it trying to grab Quap, and it can't.
What kind of weapon is she holding?
A beautiful bastard sword in the same style and construction shape as Curator.
Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna get full attack by that. I'll fucking tell you that shit for free. Does she look like she's gonna try and run down this hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see a giant chasm past her down that hall to the south, like a 40-foot across just gap in the earth that falls into endless nothingness. You can't even look towards the bottom from where you're at because the angles, but of course she has wings, so
Okay, I phase boots to stand here.
okay.
I'm on body block. Yeah, she doesn't look like she has 10-foot reach, does she?
No, don't think so.
Okay.
Jason hits her with Dimensional Anchor and moves across the room, avoiding the tentacles as he does.
Nice.
Quap. Blinks behind you. Shadow strikes her for 19 acid damage, hitting her touch AC exactly. She exactly makes her save to prevent it from burning on subsequent rounds.
That's a beefy touch AC for a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
How about all them buffs? We're standing in Jesus Town.
You are standing in Jesus Town, god dang you.
Dang it. Don't you forget it.
You dumb son of a bitch. But hang on, I done clicked too many buttons. Gotta roll some secret dice to kill everyone.
No.
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 Okay.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is all that?
What the fuck is all that, indeed? Okay. Reese.
God damn, we ripped through that round.
With a 5-foot hop north, you're looking across a battlefield to the west of you, covered in writhing black tentacles and dead angels. Dramus clearly was here.
Yep.
Oh.
Jason's moving through the room. He is... Oh, I just shut the door in your face. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Whoa.
Misclick. Jason's 40 foot to the west of you in the room. Jophiel's 55 feet to the west of you, across the tentacles, but you could shoot her.
Okay, so probably a rules lawyer that,
Touch AC, touch radiance is down, at least until we figure
yeah.
out.
My suggestion, I was just thinking on this, because I do remember you ruled it as 3 rounds per level. Can I rules lawyer that when I reach 15th, it goes to 5 levels, or 5 rounds per level, and it caps there?
Yeah, I can make it scale better, for sure. I can
No,
make it.
I think
like-
5 rounds of touch AC kicking ass capped at 15 is pretty reasonable. It's not OP.
I might make it like a 4th, so like when you're 20th, it's 4 or 5 times around, or 4 or 5 rounds.
Okay.
So it just keeps going up. I like things that scale forever, especially
Okay.
when there's super duper magic items that require a weird spell prep.
Okay, so we are hasted, y'all.
Yeah, definitely still hasted. I think. Yeah.
So under haste, can I do 2 bullseye shots or just 1?
No, bullseye shot. You have to do a move action, which prevents you from doing a full.
Okay. And then what's the range on my bullseye shot? Is it limited?
Nah, it's same as the bow.
Same as the bow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And a bullseye shot, I just have to shoot, right? I can't put anything on it, right?
No, bullseye shot can do the arcane archer spell shot bullshit.
Okay. We discovered they're immune to a bunch of shit, though, right?
They are, because they're fuckers, but...
Like they're immune to cold, right?
Cold and electricity they're resistant to. They have a small resistance to fire. I don't think they're immune to or resistant to sonic or acid.
I don't have anything like that prepared. Alright, I'll just shoot her.
Yeah, you got shocking burst. Yeah. Okay.
They don't have... just shoot her. I think I hit her.
Damn, 47.
Easily hit her for 33.
You could hit God with that.
Skiva.
Harry, what does your vampire waifu do? Oh, he's mic fighting.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh, okay. She bides her time, her purpose being served by standing by to protect me.
Okay.
Where is? Oh, she's behind you. Okay. Hey, who the fuck is that? What is this fucker? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We overpulled.
Across the chasm, 90 feet to the south of you, a woman steps into the hall. She has long, flowing, silvery white hair with sort of a black leather suit that holds golden scale armor, golden scale shoulders, chest, leg plates. She looks ancient, and yet she kind of sort of looks like a 50-year-old human woman, but one look at her and you know she's old as shit. And she's holding a beautiful, well-made bow.
Oh no.
Oh great. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. There's not some cock over there with a pair of nunchucks or some stupid shit. They put an archer on the far side of the chasm. That's what I'd do. Yeah, I'm dead.
Holy
Quap
shit. Fuck.
takes 60. Quap takes 54. Quap takes 52 and is sent back to hell.
Jesus.
Jamal takes 55. I'll click it on you. Jamal takes 54 and drops. And then an arrow skips off your armor. As you're falling down,
Yeah.
you stumble forward, and the last arrow, rather than penetrating, bounces off your armor, preventing you from being dead.
Dead.
Holy shit.
I love playing fucking angel guy. Fuck you, angel guy. Damn, the stained glass down there is badass. Holy shit. This way here? Way down here? Way here? That looks cool as hell. Is that Iomadai fighting Tiger Bob?
It's
I don't...
Iomadai fighting the Lord of Morgues.
Damn, we could use that guy right about now.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
I can't really do all that much right now.
How's your health, buddy?
31.
Out of
I got another cure crit.
231.
That ain't great.
He
I
down
got another
200.
crit. Take it.
Okay. This heals for Bruce.
Woke up this morning, I feel so fucking important. I looked in the mirror, I'm
Oh,
different.
I didn't mean to turn
finally
on
made a
burrowing.
decision.
Jamal begins to burrow into the ground, returning to the dirt from whence he came. She runs over the top of you, as she does, taking the +5 katana from your back.
No! I was gonna sell that for booze money.
She effortlessly, while hasted, glides across the chasm and stands near the archer next to a burning seal of Iomadai on the ground.
Who did that? The cleric?
Mm-hmm. She's out of your line of sight, Reese.
New threats.
Jamal's at -12, which means he could bleed for the next 8 rounds and still not quite be dead.
That's
I'm gonna regen 5 hits on my turn. I should have done it last turn, but I forgot.
let's see.
You can have
over
that
here.
5. We can back him a little bit. We're rusty.
Thank you.
You know I like to give you the little stuff when I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill y'all anyway.
Mm,
There we go. Now he's where he should be.
do I have it? I don't. If I had telekinesis to rip out, I would telekinesis your body around the corner so that she had to come. But I don't. So instead, I'm just going to cast harm on myself.
If you use it as a last-ditch effort of your Black Tentacles spell, they
Oh.
can all extend this way and grab him and pull him.
Hell yeah. Thus ending the spell. That's, yes. I would love that.
You pull him around the corner towards Jason.
Oh,
Black Tentacles is spent.
Oh.
good boys.
They wanted to grab him. They couldn't grab him when he was mobile. Once he fell down, they grabbed him no problem.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, that's my turn then. That took action, I see.
Now, I'm at -2. And that's my turn. Okay. I'm gonna wake up next round. It's over for you hoes. Blessing of Fervor, I stand up for free.
Don't tell Charles.
No, you wouldn't. Oh my god.
But you're all healed 27 HP.
Jesus.
Wow.
Except Dramus, who he leaves out of it so that he doesn't hurt you.
Thank you.
What buffs do I have up, Toby?
Lots. You've got Pro Electricity, Pro Fire. Blessing of Fervor, currently set to attack mode. Haste. And Favorite Enemy, Angels.
Okay. Where would I have to move to be able to see these angels?
You would have to move 50 feet west, and then you'd be in their line of fire as well. And she was shooting people non-crit for 50.
Yeah. That's not good. That's not good.
Don't peek that. She's cracked.
Yeah.
Oh, those the voice hits it too. That was good.
Go right.
And that's my round. I hold.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'll hold. I'll wait to see what she does.
Peek me, you fucking Timmies.
What if we just scoop all the treats and treasure off these guys and leave?
Yeah.
Skeetha can do things if she needs to.
Okay. She doesn't.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
What'd she do? Charge the death ray?
She appears to be waiting.
I mean, shit. What do you do? We gonna fucking rush mid? Get killed by the op?
Maybe we just tuck around the corner and see how long they'll let us heal. Because either they'll let us heal to full and then we attack them some more, or they won't and we'll word of recall out.
I've got 3 rounds of hitting good, so I'm just gonna go around the corner and start blasting as long as I can. That's about all I can do.
Alright, I'm gonna position back into the room.
Okay.
Don't cross that hallway. You'll take a readied shot for somewhere between 50 and 200.
They're pursing out and saving for next round.
Woke up this morning.
See Jamal
I feel so
bunny
fucking
hopping away with an
important.
AUG.
I looked in the mirror, I'm different. I finally made a decision.
That is funny.
Level 19 caster.
Holy shit.
She dispel magic. She can remove a spell from up to a level 19 caster. Jason is not that. She removes his dimensional anchor.
Oh no.
We don't have any way to know that, do we?
No.
How the fuck would I know? I'm a fucking rogue.
Quick swap unwilling shield to harm, so this will be
Jiggle peek her.
just
Everyone's voice is Master Chief. Fuck yeah.
Jiggledies.
We speak with one voice.
I cast Desync Abuse.
full heal with harm.
Okay.
You got any of those for the rest of the class?
No.
Yeah, he'll cast a harm on you. See what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, first things first, I regen 5 hits.
Hell yeah.
Being able to harm the whole party is bullet point 3 on my come be my undead servant brochure.
I should turn into a tree. Potion of tree shape. They'll never guess.
What's this tree doing in here?
Is that tree always here? I don't. Hey, she stole my 40,000 gold sword that I recently stole. Fucking asshole. Okay. I stand up as a free action, and I drink this. Damn, it rolled pretty good. And then I use my move action to go there.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's still my turn. I don't go over there. I stay where I was. Mama. Dramus, can you park the little eyeball thing over there? Actually, they'll probably shoot it instantly.
We couldn't talk.
Wind wall. Hang on a second. To me, my X-Men, says Jason, and puts fickle winds on every one of you, making you immune to missile fire.
God damn.
Ooh.
At least from arrows.
Hell yeah.
He says,
Can I shoot
"Beware-"
from inside there though?
Yes, you can. Beware the dispel magic, he says. If you get if one of you gets dispelled, the entire spell will go down and everyone will be vulnerable again to her.
I moved to Jason.
Okay, you're with him. You're standing right around the knees of this 75-foot, 80-foot Iomadai mural on the floor. You're at the feet, and the head is 80 feet west of you.
Okay.
It's quite beautiful.
Do I feel weird about standing on it?
Yeah, you feel uneasy in this room.
I don't like it.
Feel like it's sanctified specifically against people like you who work for the government you work for.
Yeah, not to mention that like devil tattoo I have on me somewhere.
That too. It burns.
Birds. Okay, so I just move up with him. I can't see to shoot or anything.
No, if you peek, I'll get to shoot at you, but you do have fickle winds now. But as soon as she sees that you have fickle winds, you're probably gonna get dispel magicked.
I'll wait. Actually, I will not just wait. I will wait and do this. Oh, it did not work.
What was it?
Why not it work?
Why not work, comrade?
Peace. Peace and shit.
Pip pip poop.
Yeah, my stone skin not working.
Oh, the spell?
Yeah.
Is it possible you've already cast it?
I don't think so. Have I?
I don't see you as having stone skin. What's it? Let me get you a copy from Dramus if you're pretty sure you had it.
Well,
I believe you, and Foundry's probably wrong.
I have on my sheet that I have it.
Okay. I mean, if I were you, I would have it for sure.
It's a good spell.
It's one of the 2 4th level spells I'm carrying. It's Dimension Door and Stone Skin. The only 2 4th levels I have prepared today.
Roger that. I'm putting it on you. It's there. Dimension Door, Stone Skin. So you're not carrying Invis Greater?
Oh.
Nar?
Sorry, let me see what I got wrote down so I'm not cheating you.
I wouldn't bother with invisibility in this place versus these creatures.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It's not going to do any shit, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let me trigger the spell maker macro guy so that it makes a thing for that. Macro writers. Spells. Execute. Okay. Skitha.
Did you cast it on me? Already, Toby.
Uh,
Sorry, my computer. If not, no, I didn't know if you did. My computer's
Stone
fucking
skin.
up on me.
there you
Thank
go.
you.
Abby's goons. What does she want with this place?
You hear a thin old voice echo down the hall asking you that question.
Yeah.
Natural 1 bluff check from Jamal.
We're on vacation.
Jesus fuck.
Wow.
Degeneracy never sleeps.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
I'm gonna do nothing.
You have any more potions to drink?
I don't. Do one of you gooners have one?
I got a cure serious you can have.
Thank you.
Okay, Reese. Inventory, you do have. Cure Serious. For Bruce.
Woke up this morning, I feel so fucking important. I looked in the mirror, I'm different. I finally made a decision.
Bashipapitu. Padopi. Pakapi. The old spell book here. False life. Damn, I might peek on.
You might pick that.
Do it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you think you can peek with a ready dispel magic, so when they try to dispel your immunity to arrows, you cancel their cancel, and then you soak a bunch of arrows?
Maybe.
That's some Magic the Gathering I cancel your cancel type bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
It's so sweaty.
It's pretty sweaty.
Just might work.
I can't move once I ready, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Peek that little jit.
Whoa.
I have to like go here.
Hey, I want the voice too.
And then rip.
It's like a Mexican standoff.
5 foot next round. My
Game
turn
has been
here.
paused.
And my turn here.
Sorry.
And then 5 foot here next round with this ready dispelled magic. Spell man.
Permission to leave
Damn.
the station.
We sure are pretty fucking coned up right here.
Alright, ready.
Hope they don't have any way to
I
see
ready-
into this place.
I ready an attack.
Certainly not.
You ready an attack? Like a punch?
Oh, an attack spell.
Oh.
Yeah, raise a punch.
Which one?
Assistant suffocation.
Assistant defecation?
I stick 2 fingers up the butthole and I pull them apart.
No. I cast anal expression.
Demonetized.
No, persistent suffocation.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Gonna go ahead and regen 5 hits.
Big turn already.
And then I drink this potion. I'd be jealous too.
Can I get a sip of it?
Absolutely not. Now we have as much health as if we were like 8th. Pretty good.
Good.
Jason, you got any more tasty tummy rumblies? Oh. Never in a million years would he do this.
I know.
Thank you.
Delicious.
Nah, he'd give you guys
click-
some shit about, you should have thought of that and had more HP today.
I mean, Tim, you got Blink. I think you just fucking peek it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I got where to recall was worst that could happen.
TPK. I can blink in there and swing once and then take 400 jillion points of damage and be bug mash.
It's everything bugs.
Why is everything bugs in this game?
Everything is bugs.
Damn, I
Okay,
hope they don't got lightning bolt.
Are we going?
Huh?
I don't know whose turn it is.
It is Reese's turn.
Okay. I got like 3 hype tracks all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so are we going? What are we doing?
I think we're stacking up on the hallway, and everyone is preparing an action, and we're all gonna 5 foot into the hall and go crazy mode on them. Know what I'm saying?
I'm losing ability to hit good, so. Alright, I'm going around the corner.
You peeking it?
I'm peeking it. I'm
You're
losing
peeking
ability to hit.
Okay.
So,
That's
We'll
not
come with you on our turns.
You will.
He's got fickle ones.
You've moved 20 feet, so you will only be able to single shot when you get there.
okay. Can I put anything on the shot or just single shot?
You can put anything you want on the shot.
Okay. I put a Dispel Magic on it.
Okay.
Oh, quirky.
Oh, not good. That probably fails. But +1 hit angels. And I choose the fervor to plus hit. Do you need a caster level check? Probably.
No, for
Dispel.
your first shot. Yeah, I do need a cast level check for that. Your first shot. What is your range to target?
Dispel magic.
I don't know if it would be in that. In the notes for that. 22, not good. She blinked it, motherfucker.
No, she didn't. Spell penetration check. You do not get past her. God, of everything else, you had a successful dispelling check. You hit her armor class. Her displacement didn't work. And then you didn't get past her spell penetration with the dispel.
Nice. Okay.
And you have -2 from range, but you hit her armor class. I mean, you did
How far
hit
away
her.
is she?
120 feet.
Does... And I'm asking because I'm really ignorant. Does the distance feat not apply to bullseye shots?
Oh, do you have distance feet?
I get it. It's part of the arcane archer. All my arrows have the far shot.
That's true. Is it enhance distance? I'm pretty sure that makes a difference. Yeah. Either way, you hit. So.
You know, I'm just asking for game mechanics. I was curious. I don't really remember.
No. I'm glad you remembered that. You do have that. It does work. So she's in your first range increment, which is hilarious. 120 feet. That makes your first range increment with Stormcaller.
Like 200 feet?
165.
165. Cool.
No negative up to that range. So you shoot all the way down the hall at her.
And then I get a face full of arrows.
She undelays. $42 to hit, bounced by Fickle Winds. 49 damage. 31 hits your armor class, bounced by Fickle Winds for 59 damage. Haste Shot misses you by 2 AC. Tertiary attack misses you with a 23 to hit. Her third attack, actually her tertiary, not her secondary miss, 34 would have hit you for 50. And her other fourth extra attack only has an 18 to hit. So a hail of arrows come down the hall at Reese and bounce off of Jason's Fickle Wind spell.
Noise.
Ooh.
Skitha.
I'm Skitha will move.
Okay.
He moves.
Woke up this morning, I feel so fucking
Over here.
important.
I'm
I looked in the mirror, I'm
ready.
different. I finally made a decision.
They do have... Oh my god, her range. An angel steps into the hallway.
Huh?
Huh?
Mm-hmm. She casts Dispel Magic on Reese
No.
from 200
No.
feet away. You weren't ready.
Fuck.
So I believe she gets to do it. She could still fail.
Yeah, I think so.
She could still fail. Let's see. Where is... Don't we have an updated version of this? I thought we did. Sorry, just hunting for my most recent version of Dispel Magic. Save myself some clicks here if we enter into a Dispel Magic dueling fight. Okay. Close that, close that. That's clearly buggy as shit, out of date. Here we go. Natural 1.
Holy shit.
She fails to dispel it.
Mm.
Oh.
Wowie.
You have offended my family, and you
Alright,
have
we're going
offended
in.
Shaolin Temple.
Going in. We're going in.
Going on and out.
Who back there? I'm back there. Hit it, Johnny.
Perform check 6.
Hit it, Johnny. God damn.
Master workin' dis flute.
I remembered what this was about. For the Mysterio meat grinder, Jamal was going to like masquerade as a musician in the Mysterio Carnival, and with a potion of perform, play a masterwork flute that I bought at a town. Anyway,
Well,
Dragon breath. I don't know how to fucking aim it.
Use your mouse scroll wheel to turn it.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it, man.
holy shit.
It missed, but I'm going in. Matar por the end of it.
Perception check, Bruce.
What do I see?
Something moved out of the way of it right here as you
Yeah.
cast it. And then you
I will
teleport
go-
down here.
As I move past it, so I can't
Mm-hmm.
pump the brakes at this point, huh?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Where do you technically want me?
Wherever
Looks
you'd like
like
to
my
be
true-
on your blue line.
With my true tile. Okay.
The moment
Resistance
you appear
to true
there,
tile.
the seal of Iomadai, with the flaming eye in the center of the sword's guard painted on the floor, flares to life and zaps you. Make a will save.
always with this shit, dude.
Failure.
You take 82.
Alright, well, he'll buy us some time. Let's get out of here.
Actually, Chris, you only take, because it's half fire, half holy, and the holy... You're a rotten son of a bitch, but you're actually alive. So, you guys are going to take half damage from the St. Ilnia's seal. Dramus, on the other hand, will take time and a half.
Yeah.
If it chooses to target him.
We have prop fire up?
No.
No, we have...
Yeah, you do.
Wait, yeah, we do. And electricity.
And electricity. Well, not to do, but peak long. My 5 foot and cast.
They're all coming long.
One long, two long, three long, all long, all long.
long.
I'm dead. They're all long. Fuck this game.
We
Real
cast
audio.
this on Sylvestra Handnail.
Mm.
All long. Brian fucked me. I'm dead.
That's my spell penetration check. It is at
You-
+4.
You make it past her spell penetration. She must make the save.
You must make it twice.
36 is her first try. 30 is her second try.
Fuck.
He has a 26 fort save.
Holy shit.
She still almost failed the second one.
That was,
She rolled a
yeah.
4.
Hello, level 17 paladin.
Meh.
It's a lot.
Dramus, you engage in a duel of magics with an ancient Iomadaian temple, and you feel everything pushing and pulling against you. You still manage to level a shot at her, and ultimately it's not Iomadai or the spells embedded in these walls or the holy symbols on the ground or the angel standing in front of her that stops you. It's her.
Mm-hmm. Stubborn old bag.
Yeah, well, that was cool, but I regen 5 hits. I don't really know what he's got going on. Couldn't be me anyway. We're not flying, are we? Nobody buffs anybody in this campaign, so I imagine we're not flying.
I'm always flying. I don't know about you, plebes.
doesn't. Let me see if Jason's carrying.
That's fine. I got a 90-foot base move. I could jump that.
You actually
Aim for
probably
the
could.
bushes.
Jason has Airwalk Communal, and it is spent for the day. I believe you have Airwalk.
I want to jump it raw.
Okay. Now seems like a funny time for personal challenges, but okay.
There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Did Bruce relay the information that there was a fucker down
No.
here?
No.
Alright. There goes my hero. Watch him as he... I do have permanent C invis if there's a cuck in this area.
I bet
Roll
in
perception.
relay there's a fucker there.
No, you can't talk to me. Natural one. I'm singing There Goes My Hero. I'm singing it so hard.
Full volume.
Watch him as he... Alright, I'll use the fucking airwalk, but I make it look legit. Make it look real. I'll go ahead and pause my token here in case you'd like to shoot me in the side of the head. Let's see. For Flair, Ric Flair 4 on the acrobatics. Full sprint.
And yet, length 43 feet.
Oh, I
You
would have.
would have made it. Except flying from the side wall out of the pit next to you is a lioness, a huge female lion.
Oh my god, that's not my
Blinged up.
hero.
With jewelry and reddish gold eyes, she pounces out of the shadows, slamming you into the wall.
What the fuck? Oh,
What
She
the
hits
fuck?
armor class 55.
that's pretty good. I've seen better, but that's pretty good.
I don't know if I've seen better.
I
I actually
Plus
don't know.
38 to hit is fucking Mondo. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen better
that
than
might
that.
be the highest armor class I've ever seen hit in any of our campaign.
I've seen
By
high
anything.
40s once or twice, but never 50s. I don't think.
She slams Jamal into the wall and just starts tearing into him with her claws. That is her turn, though. You can actually, I'll let you swing
This
as a
place
reaction.
fucking sucks.
Since you didn't really get to do your epic jump.
Watch him as he...
You hit her for 21.
I stabbed the big cat. Nobody tells Sid.
Jamal starts flailing back at her with angel bone sabers, and blood is flying both directions. Killith steps out of a portal from hell directly next to Jason. Jason points. Killith immediately starts shooting. And misses a couple times.
I am.
Why did she roll so piss? Let me give her her levels and take a look at her bow.
She steps out with a +1 longbow.
True.
Like she stepped out of a trailer park. Fucking broke idiot. Jason, you're not paying your people? The fuck is that?
We haven't upgraded them in a while, but yeah, they're due for it. Hang on, let me fix her bow.
Might as well open a portal and outsteps Paul Blart Mall Cop. Just cuts loose. What
Look,
the
I
fuck?
remembered her being scarier than this because she was at one point. There we go. She still rolled bad, but yeah, she rolled okay.
Yeah, it's better.
And he moves down the hall. She doesn't get her turn there because she used it as a ready action. Reese!
Yeah.
Down this hallway, 50 feet away is a giant lioness about to rip Jamal to pieces. 100 feet south is Bruce, very much on his own, being lasered in the ass by Iomedae herself. 115 feet south is Jophiel, the angel that fled the earlier battle, and behind her stands an archer, Silvestra Hanael, famous Iomedaean knight.
How far away be she?
From you, 120 feet.
I try to kill her.
Holy
I
shit!
don't kill her. I don't kill her.
There's a big crit in there.
Miss, miss, miss. Critical threat. Displaced.
Fuck my balls.
Miss.
Wow.
Wow.
I quit. This campaign sucks.
Since the Fickle Wind spell is still up, Bruce, make a perception check. Bruce, you speak a fuckload of languages. In Old Varisian, language rarely spoken in this region, you hear the old woman say to the angel, "Go warn West Crown." She says it pretty quietly, but you hear it. And she, in one smooth motion, moves her bow into a strange little holster over her shoulder, draws a spear from across her back, and charges you with it.
They're getting the big boys. We better get the fuck out of here. I'm about ready to say it.
She kills Bruce one shot.
Okay, I'm dead.
What the fuck?
Unless
Oh.
he blinks it.
Oh,
I do got a blink. I can use the blink.
You got the blink. You better use the blink.
What am I
And whatever
for that
spell
again?
Dramus put on you too, that prevents you from
Oh,
dying.
that's
or whatever
right.
the fuck.
True.
You cannot go below. What is it?
Let me see.
I have 2 rerolls because I made lunch for Anna. I donate them to the party since I think you guys need them.
Is it a buff, Harrison, or is it spell?
It's
Harrison will
It's-
look up that one if you want to roll your blink chance. That could.
Okay, the 20%, right?
Mm-hmm. Need a very lucky roll.
What does he want? Oh, he wants a 1. He doesn't get
What's
it.
one? Do you want to roll it again? Use one of your 2 rerolls.
Yeah, probably, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Mm-mm.
No.
She hits him for 130. Harrison, what does that spell do?
120. Like it fucking matters.
Oh, because
I
you can
am
reduce
stoned
the. Okay.
again.
yeah. Get out of here. Delay death. Shit. I can't see it on my. I'm looking for it on my spell book. Sorry.
Maybe we made it up. Maybe we imagined it. And Chris
No.
actually is. I just actually cut his head off. Like he's dead.
Deathless. There it is.
Sounds right.
No matter how low the target's hit points get, it remains alive. So he's not dead.
For
He's
how
just
long?
at negative
He's at negative
for-
34.
rounds per level. So if it was how many? If it was like
Dude, that was
How many rounds is it?
at the most 5 or 6 levels ago.
5 or 6 rounds.
Rounds
Yeah.
ago?
So So it's a necromancy spell, so it's still got 10 rounds remaining.
Okay. Well played. Chris, you're not dead yet. Even if you wish you were.
I want to go
Not
for a
dead yet.
walk.
Skita.
I'm at negative 34, but not dead. Is that how that works?
Yeah, somehow that's how that works.
Damn. I feel like shit.
Yeah.
Get the 5 foots and sets up combat patrol over here.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Woke up this morning, I feel so fucking important. I looked in the mirror, I'm different. I finally made a decision.
Bruce, you witness Jophiel say, maybe I should stay. Maybe we can win. And the old woman turns and snaps at her. Says,
No, I said go! No stays.
No stays.
Daisies.
oh, that's why. I was like, why won't you let me click it? Jophiel disappears.
That's a cleric girl.
Mm-hmm. The angel.
We got about like one turn before all of the king's men show up here and eat us for lunch.
I could take him.
What about
I
the
think
horses?
maybe we leave, man.
Bruce.
Don't get worried. I tell the party that Chief Gooner has told her Gooner lackey to go get the rest of the Gooners. The Red Gooner gang is upon us.
Man, I don't think you tell nobody nothing. You laying there.
He's alive.
I'm alive. What do you mean?
He's not dead.
Isn't he unconscious?
No.
Is he? I thought he was
Yes.
functional.
Oh, it does call that
He's
on the spell,
unconscious.
though not necessarily conscious. So he's
Okay.
Well, what does that mean, necessarily?
that like the
What kind of neckbeard fucking writing is that?
You're a living puppet for Mr. Tramus, I think is what that implies.
Oh, no.
Okay, well,
no, it doesn't say that.
This is how it begins, man.
He's been waiting a long time. Bruce is a real specimen. He'd make a
Yeah,
great
he is.
zombie.
Yeah, he would.
The end of the world comes one little step at a time.
Yeah. Dramus, let's see, we could do a knowledge local. Actually,
I would like to do that.
Who's good at knowledge local in the party? And Dramus can do a spellcraft check.
I have an 11.
Okay. Jamal thinks to ask if that angel teleports to, say, the Glorious Reclamation Chief Rebel Headquarters, how many creatures there are likely to have the ability to teleport directly here. Probably not many. Mostly the paladins cannot do that. Only angels can. Some dragons, not all. And Dramus agrees it is a handful of creatures that could possibly instantly teleport back here. Something like on par with Chadriel could. But in general, Jamal, you don't think that she's gone to get help. She's gone to warn them that you guys have come to destroy this place. So they will know that you've come here. But they probably cannot respond within minutes, maybe hours they could.
Okay.
I shout to finish him off.
Okay.
Keep fighting.
Well, I smell blood in the water, so, you know.
How good a fort save could a 18th level tiger possibly have?
That's we're gonna answer that. I quick swap waves of exhaustion to another one of these. We'll answer that. And I cast it on the tiger.
Okay. Her spell resistance. Do me a spell penetration check, please.
+4.
Very
oh,
good.
yeah.
Very good. Oh,
Holy shit.
You beat it. First fort save. Ugh,
Oh!
Fail.
Oh! Unconscious.
You motherfuckers will pay for that.
She begins to suffocate.
Oh, yeah.
She helpless? She unconscious?
Harrison.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Unconscious 1. Round 1.
Well, I coup de grace. Full round.
Coup de grace.
Roll me a single sword crit. Or single sword attack.
Do I have power attack or just regular attack?
Yeah, you power attack. Definitely.
Sneak attack?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Oh, he did crit!
Oh.
Oy.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Ramus and Jamal, buddy since boot camp.
High five.
Never doubted you one bit, buddy.
Sid can never ever play in this campaign.
Nope.
High five and
32.
over cat death.
She fails her fort save and dies.
Jesus Christ. Well, that was probably the only series of events that got me through this round. I was gonna go ethereal, and then it was gonna be Jason's problem.
Yeah.
Goodbye, old friend.
Damn.
Man, we really are the worst fucking people.
We're high fiving like
worst people.
your dog
Murdered
is
an
dead.
angel lion and we're high fiving. What was that?
It's Sid in the background.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Nope. Reese.
Oh, Okay. Only target is Angel Girl, Archer Girl, whatever her name is.
The old woman. Oh, sorry.
Old woman. So it's her turn?
Yep, it's just her. The angel is gone, and it's Reese's turn, and the lion is dead.
Okay. I don't think I have anything I can do except for shoot on not touch.
Okay. Okay. Miss. Hit. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Yay. Effective item.
She drinks a potion and steps out of sight.
Right, bitch.
That's fucking chick.
She can't shoot you. The lion's dead. The angel's gone. You still have to pass the Great Seal to even retrieve Bruce's body if you wanted to leave. And she can just back around this corner and avoid being shot and force you to close. So she does.
I have it on good authority. She has a big ass spear. We should be very careful.
A spear called Heavenly Arc.
That's cool. Good work, Scytha. Keep it up.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
Should we have Bruce try his con check to stabilize at -34?
Gurgle noise.
Is it based off of his negative?
Yeah.
What is it like? It's like 44
It's like
then?
mathematically impossible. If you go to ability checks, Chris, click Constitution. Just for yucks.
I think you rolled 20. Oh wait, probably not. How it works. Sheepo. Sheepapo. Papito.
Papito.
Anybody hurt? Everybody's hurt, huh?
Yeah.
Bruce is real hot.
Bruce is the most hurt.
I'm point.
Can I go feed Bruce a potion? Do it this turn.
I don't know if
out
you want
for
to
this.
step on the seal, bro.
Yeah, watch out for that seal, bro.
That's true.
Mage hand a potion.
Time and a half.
You could float like 20 feet above him and waterfall it into his mouth. He's a dragon. He has a large head.
Big ass spear, huh? This is the seal that Bruce stepped on. This giant Iomadai sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it? Does this? It came out of the seal, not the room itself. It seems like
Came
there's
directly out of the glowing,
Center.
burning symbol in the center of the sword's guard.
Okay. I think Scytha and I dimension door, like here.
You doing it?
Yeah. Sorry. Collided with some walls. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I think Scythe and I dimension door here.
Okay.
Try not to get hit by anything. And that's our turn.
Dramus, you're pretty quick at sussing these things out. If you step in this square, the seal will shoot the bejesus out of you. And probably atomize Scytha or you.
Yeah. Oh, actually, and then I quick dick stick.
Okay, cool.
That's my turn.
Now, first thing we're gonna do is regen 5 hits.
There you go.
It's important.
Mm.
Should definitely do that.
And the wizard, my turn takes the longest.
Do I have any potions for the likes of him? I could ant haul and maybe drag him away from that mess.
Where is he?
He's
Or
laying like.
What's the...
He's
I
on the
can
south side
dimension
of the
storm him
gorge.
away if somewhere, but I don't know what our plan is. To keep fighting this chick?
Yeah, we're
complete
gonna
the
close
ritual
with
or
her.
what?
And we're gonna we should kill her. Do I think, Dramus? Do you think with your spellcraft ability that non-detect would keep me from exploding when I touch the thing on the ground?
Toby, I'm pretty sure that's only for scrying spells and
Correct.
not. Yeah.
That seal is like a rabid 20th level Gaspar after snorting 12 pounds of cocaine with an unlimited use searing light and such terrible eyesight that he can only see 10 feet. If he sees you, he's going to detect evil on you. And if that detects evil, he's going to fucking nuke your ass.
So all
So,
of us detect his evil?
You all detect is pretty evil at this point.
but can you detect evil on a thing that has non-detect up? Because I got this little potion, non-detect.
Non-detect protects you from clairaudience, clairvoyance, locate object, and detect spells. It prevents location by specific things like that. It might work. But
Okay.
it's a big risk because you're in a temple to Iomadai, and Dramus, in your opinion, that beam that shot Bruce was the most pure and potent bolt of divine energy you've ever witnessed in this world.
Oh.
Absolute lame-o shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's gonna take me a couple rounds. I gotta drink a potion of non-detect, and I gotta drink a potion of ant haul to get his ass off of there.
Let me get a
Hey.
sip of that, bro.
Airwalk over here. And, we'll actually drink... Yeah, we'll drink the non-detect first. Alright, that's my turn. Jason, wait! It's a bug zapper for Nazis. Look out.
Jason airwalks across the chasm, touches down on the very edge right in front of the seal, casts anti-magic on himself, dropping all of his buffs and defenses, and walks across the Iomadayan seal, spitting on it as he goes.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Fucking badass.
Anti-magic shield, man.
Does that cancel Bruce's spell and he instantly dies?
He takes care not to step too close to Bruce.
Okay, good.
That is true, that could have happened.
That is hilarious.
So Fickle.
It's like,
Oh shit.
this game is complicated.
So is Fickle Winds gone?
His Fickle Winds is gone, but she doesn't know that. Unless she saw him cast this. She could make a spellcraft check. Killith comes rocketing across the chamber, carefully avoids the seal, and positions right there with a readied arrow.
I follow Killith.
Okay. How far can you go in a turn?
What's that? You cut out.
How far can you go in a turn? It's 80 feet from you to the seal.
How far you cut out again? Sorry.
Yeah, you're getting
80
the
feet.
chop chop.
80 feet, 80 feet.
80
You
feet.
can keep up with, since you're hasted, you can keep up with Killith. Is it cleared up yet?
Yeah. Now you're back. Yeah, I have whatever my number of flight speed is at 60,
Yeah.
and then with haste on.
Okay. You keep up with Killith. You are at the seal of Iomedae. If you take one more step forward, I will zap you for zillions.
Don't do it.
No.
Skitha.
Githa stays there. Just chills. Being very good. Hella, you know, you're the only reason no one shot me in the past 5 rounds.
Huh?
They're scared of you. Trying to hype her up. She's looking a little bored.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
His stabilized DC is 44. He does not stabilize.
No.
Shiba booty, shiba beady booty.
Jamal, Jason says to you, whenever you're ready, I will rush her with anti-magic, and we will just fight it out.
Okay. What the fuck is Dramus going to do? He's gonna. Come on, Dramus, you gotta get in on this, alright?
I will. He says
Book reader.
He'll try to step away when Dramus is ready to hit her with a spell, and try to keep her in it otherwise. She has like 20 buffs on, so.
Stand there. I'm gonna stand there.
Scytha have
Did
a
I-
reach weapon,
Yes, she does.
so she can join the fight too. She just has to stay more than 10 feet from Jason.
Does this affect her? Bonus is no.
So I just have to stay away from Jason too and just fire
yeah.
into the melee.
Killith, Reese can fire at her in the anti-magic. No problem.
Spending this
And
for
that
last
won't-
round.
That won't affect my bow in any way.
It will reduce your shock damage, but not your physical. And it will make her armor class dramatically less.
Okay. Cool.
And she won't have Pro Evil, Divine Favor, Death Ward, Acute Senses, Blessing of Fervor, Displacement, Long Strider, See Invisible, Shield of Faith, Protection from Arrows, Haste, and Fly.
Pretty respectable spread. It's pretty solid.
Wait, can you see the face of her token?
Barely. Only because the
Barely.
displacement effect is moving it around.
Are they over here somewhere? Damn.
Jason signals to you that he thinks she's on the west side of the room.
We move here and have Scytha move within protection range.
Okay? Yeah, Jason says don't get too close to me, Dramus.
Oh yes.
Who knows what'll happen to you.
Steer clear from me. My chest cavity collapses and I lose sight and sound and.
Are you going in there first? Final
I
answer.
He doesn't. This is how we started this dungeon.
That's right. I got blink. I feel good.
Okay. She's been delayed for 2 rounds.
Maybe it's best if I delay then.
And she has a 10-foot reach.
Okay, I delay to Jamal and Jason.
Okay. That was incredibly nice of me. He was gonna do it
That
again.
was incredibly nice of you.
He was gonna do it again. I was gonna get a full attack on your ass. During, you would have had to roll a Bruce-like level of blinks.
Wait, is that how delay works? If you delay, you get more attacks?
Nope.
It stacks up?
Nope. It's just he was going to position himself within 15 feet of a 17th level fighter.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
it was going to be her turn right after his.
Gotcha.
I got a lot of attacks.
You've killed like 4 angels. You have nothing to prove here. You definitely should not get your ass kicked by the fucking captain of the football team, you fucking nerd. Okay.
Okay.
Jason says he'll go first.
Well, no. Okay. I guess we'll put together poor Bruce whenever this is over. I regen 5 hits before I walk in to his anti-magic field.
Okay.
I call out to her, we're gonna come in there and kill you now, but you and your guys fought well, for what it's worth. Let's do this. I will follow him in. I will follow him anywhere. My brother, my captain, my king. Alright. Jason's got her distracted. Let's harvest all the loot and get the fuck out of here.
Goblins be looting.
Goblins be looting. Help me grab this cat.
He brings her within the anti-magic field.
Turn off all my shit too, because I'll be there soon. Or I'll wait.
The pluses on your armor and weapon are reduced. Without her magic armor, he hits.
Wow.
He hits her for 12.
Wow.
That's one of the funniest spells in the game. Akradin, the warrior wizard, who would cast anti-magic shell when dueling regular wizards, and then he would just beat them to death with a baseball bat inside it. Like, what can they do?
Definitely the spell with the most potential for chat emoji.
Get the fuck out of my country. Iomedae doesn't live in Cheliax anymore.
Damn.
Killith carefully flies past him, takes a shot at her new reduced armor class. It might still not hit. That is a terrible attack roll, bruh. Her AC is... No. Dude. Killith hits.
Damn.
Amazing what 17 levels of magic items will do.
Mm.
I calculate her armor class to be... $20.
Huh. I guess that makes sense because like you get base attack, but you don't get like base armor class increase.
You do not get your ring. You do not get your rings of protection. You don't get your armor's bonus. You don't get your amulet of natural armor. Your dex and other shit goes down because you lose your item of dex.
Okay, where can I position that I'm out of Jason's thing and then get a shot?
I have you spending a full move to get in there, and you can take one shot. You are 15 feet to the east of Jason. She is 25 feet to the west of you.
Do I have a macro for just one shot?
Nah, you can just do you could do bullseye shot.
Okay, just do that. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take some points off of your damage because she's in an anti-magic field, so your arrow becomes non-magical when it enters.
Okay.
For example, bracers of archery. Cool thing about you, for most of your damage is just you. You're 29, you hit her easily. Your damage goes from 29 to 25.
Damn.
Most of your damage comes from favorite enemy bullshit. Yeah. You actually should be on favorite enemy humans, because she is. So yeah.
Yeah.
That
means everybody gets a +2 to hit her.
Ooh, Killeth, don't stand in the Armadale fountain, sweetheart.
No magic then, fine. I challenge you, Scion of Asmodeus.
Jesus.
She's no fucking slouch. A lot of damage is going to come off of that, though. Jason's armor class is, with his dog shit dex and his full plate,
21 or 22?
21. It's 21.
Yeah.
She loses enhancement bonus 2. First attack does not hit. Second attack does not hit. Third attack does not hit. Fourth attack does not hit.
Damn, full plate makes a lot of sense. When you're in any magic field.
I did the math for Charles. He has 180 HP and full plate.
Wow.
And a magic field makes him almost her equal. Almost. He can't solo her, but with you guys shooting her too, I knew he could beat her.
Yeah.
Sitha trips and falls, dropping one pinky toe into the seal of Iomedae.
No!
Bug Zappa. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. I liked her.
Mytha.
That's about all he would do. That's like, one of you dies, he'd be like, "Aw."
He was helpful at times.
Also, I picture Bruce laying on the ground, 90% unconscious, just kind of occasionally mumbling, "Hey, can I have a potion? Hey, you just walk right by. Hey, what? Someone else just walked right by. Where you guys? Where you going?"
I already drank all my potions, man.
I got on a landmine and nobody wants to fucking help me. So I got liver.
It is like Tarkov. You hit a landmine and we're all just looking at you like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
You're on your own with that.
He's in a closed room in 2-story dorm doing surgery for like 5 real life minutes. While we're all fighting for our fucking life.
We could just hear him coughing.
Is there somebody in that room that is not under the influence of anti-magic's field?
Reese and Killith are out of it.
Oh, well. I want to kill either of them.
Oh.
If Dramus walks through an anti-magic field, does he just fall over dead? Like, his organs are somewhere else, right?
Right? Depends on... I mean, a phylactery works on the principle of magic.
Mm-hmm.
If that's how it really worked, then the Shining Crusade would just cast anti-magic field on peasants and make them sprint through hordes of undead.
Even then,
fall over.
you know what happens to a lich when you kill them. Even if that kills them, they respawn back at their phylactery.
Right.
See.
You have to like take a running jump through the field. So you can clear it.
You fucking smash your ass against the wall, flatten.
He like jumps with enough momentum so that when he goes limp, he like sort of half ragdoll rolls out of it like.
Oh my god.
What is that animated picture of the little robot who has batteries in his back and he sets new batteries on the ground, takes out his old, and then falls onto them?
Yep, falls.
Yeah.
You're playing the floor as lava, so you worm your way into the room very carefully. But you're wanting to get over here?
Yeah.
Roll spellcraft.
I pull out a. Roll spellcraft. Roll spellcraft.
Don't touch that water.
Pull out a
That
Red
level
Rider
34
BB
spell
gun.
tells you that. Okay.
Shooter.
Okay. I wouldn't have been surprised if you actually had one.
Found it.
Anything else?
I cast Death Wine on a cure critical and drink
Fuck
it.
yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
And 20. Ooh. Okay, that's fine. I'll just acrobatics in there. How good could her CMB be? Well, wait, hang on. If I don't beat her CMD to acrobatics in, then she gets to stab me. And does my movement stop wherever I get stabbed?
Yep.
I just fucking take it. Just fucking stab me. I don't care.
No, you still have to make it or you don't get past her.
I can't just, like, take the AOO and run at her?
No, I guess you could take the AOO if you're willing to.
Because if I roll acrobatics and fail, then I won't get to her, right?
Oh, I see. You haven't been buying acrobatics every level.
Yeah, I only have a 13. I don't know what the fuck I was doing with Jamal's skills. They're all over the place.
You're
a rogue.
20?
What the hell, bud?
Yeah,
You're
they're
20 years
fucking. These are. I don't know, man.
Anybody
this whole guy.
ever met someone who's 20? You know what they're you know what they're like?
The character's a mess.
I was well put together, dude. At that
Were
point.
you? I really doubt that very much.
I think
Yeah,
banjo, so
I think
that's
you were
what banjo's
blackout
about.
drunk with John Beck at 4 a.m. in an alleyway. Is what you were.
Stab me in my head, old lady.
Okay.
Chips and bats.
Because I don't think there's. Yeah. His armor class, I think, is 18 right now, so that probably that should hit him.
Oh, right, because he's light armor, dude.
Yeah, so he's wearing what's a chain shirt, and his dex should be +4.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits him. How much damage does she actually do?
She does. She does not get that 17 challenge. She has challenged Jason. So you can take that down by 19. It's 30 damage.
Hang on. Wait. Okay.
Did you regen 5 hit points at the beginning?
Yeah, before I got there. They're gone now. Ah! Fiend! Take this!
You hit for...
No.
No?
Maybe not. That should be 3
Minus
lower.
3, it's 21.
It should be another 3 lower for his dex.
Okay.
So it should be 6 lower. It's an 18. I miss.
Swish.
Yes, I rolled a 2.
Anti-magic field is man mode. It is man mode. It is man mode. She's smiling at Jason, by the way. She's got this sort of wicked grin on her face.
We're all third, huh?
Yep.
Clobbering the fuck out of each other.
Jason full attacks with the force spike. Fucking terrible. Misses all 3 times.
You got.
He 5-foots this way, carefully avoiding the pool. He's standing on the very edge of it.
Or does a pool do bad things to us? Almost certainly, right?
Do not step in that pool. Dramus got a 34 spellcraft check, and it said, "Don't touch the water."
Instant die.
Killeth, on the other hand. Let's see, enhancement 1. Enhancement 1. So that 59 goes to a 56. Killeth shoots her for 56. You guys made fun of Killeth a minute ago. Do you want to say anything maybe about Jason's planning?
No.
Killeth's effectiveness?
I've always loved you.
Reese? Man. Enhancement bonus comes off. Bracers of archery, so this is -4. So you hit her for... Oops. Fucked up. There we go. You hit her for 25. You hit her for 25 again. 26. You hit her for 28. You miss because of your dependence on magic items, and she smacks the last arrow out of the air with her weapon. Jason is positioned so that she cannot go anywhere without being in the anti-magic field.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Misses. Oh, she rolled so bad. Why is that? What is this putting on her at -10? Well, Foundry's doing some funky stuff, giving her -10. Her attacks are actually 10 higher than that. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay. Weapon focus, enhancement -2, strength -1. Oh. Is that what's wrong with you? Sorry guys, give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's an old formula. Fixing. Iteratives. There we go. Sorry. I'm just going to re-roll that because it was so wrong. Power attack. Go. There we go.
Oh.
-3. -9. Okay. She does get that, though. She hits Jason for 132.
Oh, damn.
Then she misses. Ooh.
Is her weapon... Should she still be critting on a 15?
Yeah.
Damn, okay.
You know who she is? She's Paladin Oswraith. This is Charles versus Charles. She's just high enough level to also have all the archery talents. Because she got bored and quit buying the other feats. So, most of these are not crits. I have to figure out as if this even hits. Full plate. That drops to 4. She hits him once for 130, and he successfully blocks most of that. But she has him at minus. The other one is 34. God! Needs to be a button to just turn off all the magic. Jason is at 18 hit points.
Jesus Christ.
There isn't.
She did 170 something to him.
God damn.
Skitta.
It stays.
Okay.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
Bruce fails to stabilize.
Oh.
Let's see.
Alright, well.
Bruce, I'm sure you didn't notice.
September ends.
I'm sure you didn't notice that Dramus pulled out a potion of heal and then tainted it and drank it himself.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's true.
Rather than helping you.
I'd have to squeeze through the anti-magic field again. I should have done that before I came out here, though. Water can't be that bad. Come on, it's water. Come on. What's water gonna do? Splish splash.
Jason asks if you want him to step away from her on his turn.
Yes, and I delay.
Okay.
I guess I'm already delayed.
He says, "Joke's on you, Jamal. Kill her."
Not flanking. Not hasted. Not a phone in sight. Homie's enjoying the moment.
Oh my god.
These should all be 6 lower.
Okay.
Yes, 6 lower.
And the damage 6 lower also.
Yes. Let me confirm. Yes, 6 lower also.
Okay. Miss crit confirms for 29. She takes that, parries the next thing at you, catches one of your angel bone sabers in her hand, in her iron gauntlet, and Jamal drives the other one under her arm into her body. And she glares directly into Jamal's eyes angrily, spits blood, and drops.
I made these out of a friend of yours.
Oh shit.
Damn.
You will never serve as I have.
She dies.
Is she dead, dead?
Well, if you drag her into that water, she won't be.
Okay, let's not do that.
I cut her head off.
You cut her head off.
I love it when he does that.
He's quite thorough.
Fought like a fucking lion. Let's get Bruce up before that spell wears off. He's got like 3 rounds.
Jason cancels his anti-magic, runs up the hallway to Bruce, and puts a Cure Serious on him for 22, getting him back into livable zone. And then on the following round, puts another Cure Serious into him for 28, bringing him conscious.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
You're alive again, Bruce.
And Jason grabs him by the ankle, which Bruce weighs, I don't know, 700 or 800 pounds, geared at this size, and Jason, with Herculean effort, drags Bruce away from the seal.
These are the toughest sons of bitches we have ever fought. Jesus Christ. I hope to be that big a pain in the ass one day.
Turn Shotgun Joe into a pile of meat.
I cast Meatify.
Yep. You guys are awful.
Yeah, truly the worst fucking people.
Hell yeah.
We are
I'm
the
the
bad
boss.
ending.
Feels good.
Can't say that. Yeah, we're fucking awful people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, most of you are nearly dead. What do you do?
Jason, spray paint dicks on the walls until we're done here. Whatever the fuck it is you do.
Whatever the.
Who has the dragon's head, he says.
Well, I thought you had the dragon's
Does
head.
he? Does he have it?
Well, I don't have it. I thought you were carrying it.
Oh boy!
When we checked out of the motel, you said you put it in a duffel bag. Where's the duffel? I thought you grabbed it. Oh God.
Okay.
Arguing slowly gets quieter. Camera zooms out.
Room service. Post-credit scene of room service finding a duffel bag with a dragon's head in it.
Ooh.
What the fuck? Okay.
So presumably someone produces the dragon's head.
I think Jason or Bruce has it. One of the two.
Yeah, check your sheets, boys. It ain't on my sheet.
Demon
Ain't
sack.
on my sheet.
He has his sleepy PJs in his backpack. That's all.
Sleepy Joe.
Wow.
What is his
A bundle
backpack
of
called?
gold dragon skin. That's probably not it.
The
right?
demon sack.
We don't have like a camp that we put shit in this game, do we? Did we make Skitha carry it?
No. Maybe. No.
This dragon, I mean, it's an actual dragon head, right? This bundle of gold dragon
Yeah.
skin isn't like a placeholder that we use.
No,
for
No,
it.
that's something different.
That's something else.
That's the
yeah.
skin of it.
Uh,
And Bruce doesn't have to carry that 700-pound dragon skin everywhere.
I got a composite longbow masterwork.
Maybe that's it.
Where the fuck did we put it?
I don't know. Somewhere there's a 500-pound severed dragon head in this party.
Is it on Reese's sheet for some unknown reason? No, it's not.
Surely not.
I mean, this would be a hilarious, like... Whackity schmackity doo, we lost the head.
Did we put it? Did we
Gotta
leave
find
it
another
What do you
somewhere
mean you
before we
lost
cleared
it?
Did we leave it somewhere before we cleared the temple?
I don't know. I'm just... You know, this campaign sat shelved for so long. We're all a bit dippity. So I'm going to assume that either Bruce or Jason, whose height is listed as 7-foot Chad, is carrying the dragon head.
His height really is listed as 7-foot Chad, and his weight is none ya business.
Baker Street
Okay.
against all this Gregorian chant stuff is an interesting combo.
Oh, here, let me just toss pancake for a sec. And Jason's going to put a stop to it. He quickly brings out the dragon's head and says a number of prayers to Asmodeus, begins consecrating the area, holds the dragon head, lowers it down into the water where you see it froth and bubble and burn away the golden skin, the golden scales. The entire thing turns black as ash. And the scales melt away, what's left of the flesh melts away, the eyes sort of bubble over into this hardened glass-looking substance. It eventually just looks sort of like a black smoldering chunk of burnt wood or charred stone. It looks bizarre. And the mural in the floor fades away. The symbol of Iomadai outside the room disappears. The incessant chanting stops. And the shrine to Iomadai is no more.
High fives all around.
Good job, team. That was fucking awful. Bruce soaked 600 points of damage with Blink.
He did.
That was that was the only reason this wasn't a two-parter. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
not intend to string her and the cat together with the angels. That was lucky
Yeah.
for their side.
It was a lot. Poor cat.
Poor cat.
Anyway, now we defile the temple and dip the dragon's severed head in the stink water, right?
You did. Jason did.
Oh, okay. I thought he just defiled that. I didn't realize he dipped the head too.
No, he dipped by dipping the severed dragon's head into the prayer to Asmodeus, and he completed the next part of the ritual.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
The next part, Dramus can tell you, is you need a town or some other location. Dramus posits that maybe a slave pit would also be good, but you need basically 1,000 innocent people to die in a single day in one place. Because you need a bit of blood from each one. They have to be dead, they have to have been generally innocent, and they have to have all died within the same day, and the dragon's head must be soaked in a bath of that blood.
God. Is that the last part?
No.
What's after that?
Well, I didn't want to tell you this. Because you have a hard time separating meta knowledge between your characters.
Mm-hmm.
But the last part of the ritual is you have to burn down an ancient library.
No, I won't. No. No.
I'm serious. It's in the book. It's not me. It's Paizo. You have to destroy an ancient library.
What the fuck? What the? What the fuck?
It's a kind of a weird ass component.
Such
in
a
some ways.
weird component. Yeah, it's like we must dismantle the education system.
Yeah. It
No
actually
more prayer
is,
in school.
I mean, it actually is pretty clutch to, gaining control of a country. I don't know how I know that.
Destroy military, destroy religion, destroy education.
Now, what we should do is let's see. Can we ant haul Big Bob here, Brucey?
He's moving.
Yeah, but I want to cast ant haul on him and put all the juiciest morsels, all this +5 treats and treasures and trinkets.
Oh, I'll give you guys a fungus, and you can sift through it right here. You think you have several more minutes before they could possibly respond. And even then, Jason's like, we've defiled the temple. It's not going to give them insane buffs anymore.
Yeah. I regen 5 hits as I nod along.
Okay, you guys are getting the Iron God's loot bungus. Loot bungus. Harrison, just for formality's sake, give me a spellcraft check to identify everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
Certainly.
Oh.
Heavenly Arc is a +2 glaive that functions as Fauchard, which is better than a glaive. Silent Vigil is a +4 composite bow that, on crit confirmation, dimensionally anchors the target for no save for 3 rounds.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yep. It also does an extra 2d6 holy damage. Her armor is tinted gold, but it is in fact mithril scale. So it functions as light armor, feels like a chain shirt, but actually provides a base 5 armor class, and then of course it's +4. It's a max dex of 5. It's amazing armor.
It's hard as dragon scales.
That's right.
No one Bilbo said.
She has some basic doodads, and you'll notice that she had on her a couple pretty expensive tattoos of Dex and Con.
Cut them off.
Old
That's
tattoos.
Wow.
I skinned the tattoos off and graft them onto myself.
They will not retain their magic, but you can.
Oh.
You can.
I don't care.
Skin them. Yeah.
You can pretend that they do, right?
Hey, I got a skinning knife. I might as well use it.
Always pretend.
One,
look at me, that idiot.
One is of a gunslinger, and the other is of a strange sword with raven wings for the guard.
35 and 45 to skin the tattoos.
That's a cool sword. God, what the fuck? What's gonna do with that, man?
Look, it's the evil
Ray's
campaign.
gonna sew it. He's gonna sew it to one of his favorite undead in the fuck pit.
Just one.
Little trophy.
Hey, we made a deal to get a skinning knife. I'm gonna use it. That's all I'm saying, Jamal.
From the angel August. He's wearing a +2 mithril Kitco, which is like a breastplate. He also has his golden pistols, a pair of +2 pistols called Hark, the Herald Angel Kills.
Wow, that is the lamest shit ever. I love it. How the fuck? Hark the Herald Angel Kills.
Should be Hark the Herald Angel Slings.
That's
Damn.
also good. I like that too.
Yeah.
And there's Sonic.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Very few things ever have Sonic resistance.
I'll be taking those if no one minds. 2 guns
I'll
that I
take
don't
that
know how
shit.
to shoot and will accidentally blow my hand off.
Of course, Tim's character once again morphs into a fucking gunslinger.
Gunslinger. They all just cowboy gunslingers. When it happens to Caleb, he'll be ruined. Or Caleb will be terrible at that shit. Jamal could actually aim a pistol. If he took the feats, he'd be good.
Yeah.
Mithril full plate is on Nash. It is that cool Space Marine looking golden tinted full plate. And then his shotgun, also known as Holy Knight.
Covered in meat juice.
Covered in meat juice. You'll have to prestidigitate it a couple times.
Homie dripping out the full plate.
Holy Knight.
Damn.
Damn.
What's the shotgun do?
It's a real nice shotgun. It's +2. He has it loaded with golden slugs. It crits on a 19, does double like a longsword. Although, no, it does ×4 on a crit. Because
Damn.
he has some extra talents in it. It'll be slightly nerfed in somebody else's hands. But yeah, he had all slugs for it. He's that guy. You also see it has 4 flashlights on it, and he's dressed for the factory.
And aside from that, he's butt-ass naked.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
running
He
around
has
voice lining.
a Tagilla helmet, no back plate, no backpack.
He's full sprinting at you going, die, bitch, die!
And when he kills you, he goes, shitter.
Yeah. The
And-
worst type of person.
A +3 extra large 2-handed golden mace.
Oh,
45
yeah.
pounds of gold plated justice.
I love
The Jonkler.
gold.
There's a big beefy pipe there.
Oh, Bianca. Bianca also has a +2 mithril Kiko, so there's 2 of those. And she has a +2 Estoc.
Hmm.
It's a sword of a connoisseur. 2-handed dex-wielding sword you can use as a swashbuckler.
It's a fancy little stick.
So there's your loot. You wish to grab your loot and leave the area?
Yay. Could the weird armor that the last gal was wearing, could I wear that?
The Kiko.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
I'm looking.
The light armor, there was some kind of light armor.
You
that
wear
was a-
mithril shirt. Currently.
like +3 or something like that?
Yeah. The golden mithril scale would... It would cap your dex, so no.
Okay. Yeah. that's
Not worth
okay.
putting on.
Okay.
It would mathematically be a wash. You'd have like 1 lower armor class overall, but like 1 higher flat-footed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Are we wrapping up here?
I think we will pretty soon, but I want you guys to be ready for next time.
Oh.
As we're going to... You guys can escape here pretty easily. Does Dramus have a teleport left today?
Yes.
So you guys can go wherever you need to. Go back to the capital, go back to Migo Street. Where do you... Is that what you do?
Yeah, probably. Recoup for a
You
minute.
do something smart, defensive, and sneaky. Just disappear.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hide
Or
out
you
in a
do
hole
some-
in the woods.
Or you
somewhere.
like rent a wagon and go down the road with a level 1 and torture him. And then run into some more paladins.
It worked really good.
Yeah.
You guys teleport to Migo Street. You recoup. I'm going to rest you for next time. And Jason will call for healers from the temple, which will heal everyone to maximum.
Oh.
We also gotta. I don't want to use
Including
the.
Travis.
Wow. Thanks for studying harm, guys.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Tim?
Instead of a baseball bat and beat you with.
We gotta unfuck the inventory in this game. No more Excel sheet.
Yeah.
We have like a Migos Street. Or
Yeah,
as
I
a
will get you a central storage item here. Actually, there's this NPC called Party Bank.
Oh yeah.
It's just a picture of a gold brick.
Perfect. Will you bring the bungus here, and I'll have Party Bank devour it?
Okay. Ilias Forest.
Fungus. Oh.
I can just drag this stuff over for you if that's quicker.
Okay.
Mama! Oh my god. Shut the fuck up.
Party Bank is hungry.
11 Lambs gets very confused.
Yum! Yum! Yum!
He's eating.
My God.
He's eating everything. When I was in Carbondale, I got to talk to the AI Gaspar, and largely, it's sort of hit or miss. But once I said, Gaspar, describe Ustalav, and it was like, it's a dark place with vampires and undead, and it's gloomy, and I said, that place sounds like it sucks. Why would we ever go there? And he said, because it's our job. I was like, damn, go off, robot, let's fucking go! Fucking hit the salute for the robot.
Told you.
Health robot.
Click those heels, flesh golem.
Yeah.
You guys. Corin will come check on you.
Hello, Corin.
She says there is large-scale war between here and West Crown. Wherever you beam, don't teleport into anywhere in West Crown. The Reclamation will know and they'll come for you in force. They have very well secured West Crown, Hingy, and they have forces near Makini. We still hold Corentin. And Barley Bridge is up in the hills enough that it should be relatively paladin free, but we don't know that. We don't have much intel on it. I sent one operative to it to scout it, and I haven't got a report back.
What's the approximate population of Barley Bridge?
Several thousand.
Wow.
The great Mysterio's coming to town.
Putting on a clinic.
Like the Dark Moon Fair, but at the end you are killed.
She said, well, whenever you guys are ready, your job is... That's the town the Queen said we could, quote, have. She does little air quotes.
Wow.
Good.
She says, I've got 3 choices for the library. I will have it narrowed down to 1 by the time you're done with the town.
Excellent.
I would guess you have a couple of weeks before the Reclamation pushes up into those hills, but we don't really know. I don't think they'll push northwest. I think they want to come for Agorian while they have momentum.
Jesus. All right, we'll be fast.
You better be. May not be a country left to save if you don't. This weapon will turn the tide of the war. It'll end it.
I don't want to know any more than that. This is like the ugliest, grisliest shit we have ever been asked to do. I'm here for it. I mean, I
She
remember.
squints at Jamal and kind of cocks her head to one side. She turns to Jason and Draymond and goes, anyway, the weapon will release a devastating explosion 3/4 of a mile wide and summon 3 100-foot-tall devils from hell.
Jesus Christ.
Fantastic.
It's area denial, area control, and when we drop it, we will try to engulf as much of their vanguard as possible to weaken the core of their army, and then while we have the devils, which we'll only have for days, maybe hours or a couple days, it's unknown. It's a Tathlum of this size has never been built before, and we will be pushing into the capital with that momentum. The former capital.
Are we
Jason-
going to... Oh, go on, sorry.
No, I was gonna make a stupid joke. Go ahead.
Are we going to be the ones deploying this weapon whenever it's assembled?
I should hope so. You went to all the trouble to construct it.
Okay.
Does Reese get to be a bomber and fucking drop a bomb out of fucking sky, blue?
The Enola Gay.
Yeah, I mean, we might be able to arrange that.
Cast enlarged person in ant hall and then just fucking drop it on the bastards.
Dude, that's insane. That
Fucking
is an
humans.
insane
I hate humans.
image.
Humans need to die.
I think even with Ant Hall, like, what is your strength? If this is a 500-pound thing, okay, with Ant Hall, I think you'd have to be like butt-ass naked flying around with this thing. Otherwise, you'd be at your weight. Really, I just think that's the funniest option. Oh my god.
Reese at 2,000 feet. Flying over West Crown.
If it weighs 500 pounds, yep. So we give it. He has to have a 14 strength. So we give him a belt of strength and cast Ant Hall on him, and he flies over West Crown. Oh my god. We can make it work.
Well, Corin says, I've had my man in Barley Bridge for a couple of weeks, so when you get there, you can connect with him and learn whatever he's learned about the town, and then make whatever plans you're going to. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What's the name of the person we're supposed to connect with there? How
He
will we
goes
know?
by El Guapo.
Okay, great.
We're familiar.
Yes, we are. No wonder you didn't get a report back from him.
Yeah, I
He's
usually
fucking
don't get
naked,
reports
drunk
back
in an
from
alley
him.
somewhere.
Yeah, but he will have learned things. You know this about him. He will have learned things. He will have met people. They will think he's just a harmless drunk, or maybe they'll think he's a dangerous drunk and lock him up. But he could be hanged already, in which case he won't have that much info for anybody but Dreamus. But the point is, he's all I had to send. All my real spies are working on locations of massive military units. And I'll leave you guys with, let's see, do I have this ready? The beautiful town of Barley Bridge.
Aww.
Wow. Like a little Christmas village.
It is largely a Tien settlement, so it has a lot of Tien architecture and Tien culture. They have integrated nicely with Chelaxian culture over the last couple hundred years that they've been here, and they took no sides in the Civil War. They did not side with either noble family. And they don't worship Asmodeus so much, but they also don't have a problem with him. Something about the Tian culture says that where they come from in Tian Sha, every country is run by devils. Just different devils that don't like each other. So Cheliax being run by one devil and the whole country basically responding to that one devil is much more peaceful.
Yeah, kind of an improvement in a funny way.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we'll do next time.
Okay.
The people that we killed in the temple, the angels that died there, what happens when they like dead, or they go back to whatever plane loves them most?
Jason says no, they will get bounced back to their native plane, and they won't be able to visit this one for 100 years, usually.
Damn.
So you shouldn't see them again.
Yeah, I'll be dead way before then.
Yeah, Jason looks at Jamal and says, "You'll have died of old age if you're extremely lucky."
Yeah.
Except for the old woman. She's just dead.
She's just in the afterlife now.
Mm-hmm.
Who was she? Some kind of high-level knight?
Fought like hell.
17th level Paladin Cavalier.
Damn.
I felt bad about that one.
She was human. Why do you feel bad about killing humans?
Yeah, she was human. That's kind of grumbly, but you know, she died fighting her heart out with people she trusted. What else is there to hope for? That's gonna be us one of these days.
Jason says she was devoted to the wrong cause.
Yeah.
Says, oh, don't get sentimental, old chap. There's plenty of things to hope for after death.
Such a comfort. Thank you, Travis. Such a comfort. Okay.